attacking, better stand back and watch her run. Shotgun come with the options. In big blitz, nobody blocking. Big win, that's a ring and a watch. Strong in when he come in the slot. Tryna bend the corner, your limbs getting. That's your partner, then your twin game. All you wanna do is talk, I don't need talk.
Thought I heard somebody talk.
I can pull up with that, Chewbacca that. Banging my chest and my head. Flock of flame, I put the opposition out the game. I'm out the pocket, but I rock with the game.
Ain't no money, now I got it, so I ball. Man, like every day. For all the time, nobody helped me, said I ball.
Some 90s. Please. Yeah. Please, I got mouths that I got to feed. I can't stop the counting on me to make up weight that's without protein. So I make waves that's without no grease. I got mouths that I got to feed. I can't stop the counting on me to make up weight that's without protein. So I make waves that's without no grease. I dropped out, I ain't got degrees. I found out that what not for me. College might be the thing for y'all, but college dropout taught me way more. That's 04. A similar time I made up my mind, dog, no more. Never could I spend any time in those dorms. My alma mater was taught by Marshall Mathers and Sean, Professor Carter and Kanye West for starters and Tribe, Quest and Common and Nas, Andre 3000, 3 stacks for short, Lupe Fiasco, talk all about food and I took what I learned from the words and I filtered it through the scriptures. I'm spitting the heat, but literally I didn't have any idea. The lyrics I rhyme, so without a line would become my career. The quotes that I wrote would move a soul like Korea and make believers and still make a home for Sophia, Naima, my daughters, my sons, and my spouse. I'm just running my lane, y'all just running your mouth. Never catch me capping in raps. I'm really only 2 places. I'm in the lab on my seeking the Father, my hardest, so I don't get caught up in all of the kind of drama that's common when you just rhyming for dollars and trying to shine like medallions. That's an imposter that's partial to pocket all of the commas and tried to hide that they kinda forgot to honor the Proverbs. For me, the only option's to follow the Bible. Let my provider decide how to honor my grinding. So it's a method to my madness. Trying to flip a get my daughters in gymnastics, please. I got mouths that I got to feed. I can't stop the counting on me to make up weight that's without protein. So I make waves that's without no grease.
Before you judge, do your research. We hurt before I even think about us. I think of me first. The street had only brought me ether and random outbursts. I told the hood that I'ma come back, just get me out first. And quick to call me sell out when I'm on the outskirts. Want to know how I got there? I put in hard work. I know you want to get this money. You gotta be smart first. Pay attention, write it down, and repeat my verse. I don't with people that ain't on the same time. Too lazy to want to make dimes, then want to take mine. When it comes to with dimes, you need the peace signs. Over money online, then you blind. Find yourself paying for because she too fine. If you wasn't making a cent, you getting denied. If you see she independent and have a good vibe, better stick with and keep on your side. The game, 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 the game. He's out here screaming that they gang, gang, gang be the same. The game, game, game. The game, 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 the game. He's out here screaming that they gang, gang, gang be the same.
Of the game, game, game.
Seen a lot of brothers, seen some friends die. Cause you walked away from a fight, don't mean that you buy. I don't got a problem with all these other new guys. Even find myself bumping about just a few guys doing all this industry. I start to realize we looking up the mimic their lives. Go and get some new tax, wear the same chains. Gucci, Prada, Fendi, you all wear the same thing. on the same that you call main. Now I gotta roach a slow main like it was slow main. If you say I came for your head, I guess I'm road game. All of y'all like layover flights, y'all do plane. You don't need to brag or dress up when all your flame. Sabotage another black man, bro, all that lame. I got love for making, but also got love for no name. And I won't stop speaking to y'all until I change the game. The game, the game, the game, the game, the game, the game, the game. Out here screaming that they gang, 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 be the same name. The game, game, game. The game, 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 the game. Out here screaming that they gang, 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 be the same, same.
Compensating for your feelings, and you know the feeling. This is what you thought would heal it, but it makes you feel it. Trying things you spirits. I see the signs the clearest.
And you know why? You been with me since I was a small fry. And your ex-man, that's my little guy. I know some that'll kick him to the coastline. I'm on west side, we don't show signs. You got some fake friends, they just tow lines. Text, I reply, baby, till my phone die. You know he lied if I said he don't lie. Up once again, and you know that I'm never too proud to beg. It's hard to admit that I made my bed, and you know I'ma always wish you the best. Look, roll inside the bench. Once and I got you bent. It's hard to admit that I made my bed, but you know I'ma always wish you the best.
Compensating for your feelings, and you know the feeling. This is what you thought would heal it, but it makes you feel it. Trying things you thought would cheer it, but you grow to fear it. All they come and full like spirits. I see the signs the clearest.
Bad baby, front of baby. I hunt for heart and spirits in the grass, baby. I toast it up and pour it out the glass, baby. I tripped it up, I dove it up, I ran it up, that it up, the black and orange, I bend it all, I dapped it up. I spurred the state of beans, cause my credentials up. I told her I got my millions up, the rags, baby. This song get harder, goosebumps, rash, baby. I was going by the 3 Steve Nash, baby. A couple million feet, all cash, baby. I eat a little cheese and a rash, baby. I eat a little cheese like a snack, baby. The orange and black seats, dap it up. 5-leaf clover, better look, but yup. I've been flyed in the pellet cut, yeah.
Compensating for your feelings, and you know the feeling. This is what you thought would heal it, but it makes you feel it. Trying things you thought would cheer it.
It ain't with the wrist, yeah. Feel like you the one, you just want us on the list. Don't do it, ayy. Don't say I didn't warn you. It's all love, I'm just looking out for you. I don't know how she got like that. I'm still trying to get the old me back. Ayy, looks could kill. You would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind. Ayy, fatal by design, most wanted. With me since I was a small fry. And your ex-man, that's my little guy. I know some that'll kick him to the coastline. I'm on that side, there's no signs. You got some fake friends, they just tow lines. Text her, reply, baby, till my phone die. You know he lied if I said he don't lie. Once again, you know that I'm never too proud to beg. It's hard to admit that I made my bed, but you know I'ma always wish you the best.
Let's go.
30. Once and I got you bent. It's hard to admit that I made my bed, but you know I'ma always wish you the best. Let go the sound of my siren, I go 100, I'm flying. I barely made it this time, and I got this white versus fully laced up. Just in case I gotta dip and run away from her. Here we go now. Yeah, welcome to the showdown. Middle of the main street, this how it's about to go down. Wish that I could say I was the one that got away, but little shorty look right my way. If looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind, ayy. Fatal by design, most wanted.
Let's go, B. Big serious right here. We gotta step back.
From the teacher, I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet happy.
It's gonna make me all over. Only one people around that's gonna make me. It's so They ask how I get that breathe on my body, I work on my business. The intention. When I'm full of love, even trouble. All I start to wait and make sure I'm on this like I ain't running crazy. She lied to the only one people around that's gonna make me They ask how I get that
I can't stop going. She wanna like she floating. Every time I do it, I'm ready to go. Like the coach, I can show you the way to go. Put the till the ball, play the kid, I'm better function. I just wanna be your husband. Only in his blue bills, like a thumb. Hey, hey, now I've got a toe now, cause the bass is thumping. Eeny, money, more. I bounce up low, then hit the stove. Throw on my turf, so everybody know I'm too. I can bounce back from a loss. I'm just trying to get my point across. Yeah, I'm too. I can bounce back from a loss. I'm just trying to get my point across. I'm going down.
Yo, 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 yo.
I'm missing my wrist hurt from making the lyrics work. When I had to dish work to try to make hits work. Now Brody quit his work. We gotta make golf shirts. We beat like the mobsters. I feel like a monster. I can't even crowd surf. But slow the records touching the masses. Now if you just slow the records move like molasses. I mean for real the easy zone. I hope you could put the passes. If they continue to guess it, you looking like a pressure. Come on, what's that?
songs I've been practicing all day, they wanna know. I wanna perform, I wanna cry. Singing it back to me, stadium loud. Homies in front turning up, getting down. They come out the crowd. Their energy hit when the lights on. That energy hit when it's my song. I'm starting to think like a no good. I'm starting to feel like a icon. Cause I ain't the same and I know it. But I got the heart of the color. That money is gold, but it's moving. I'm trying so hard not to blow it. Cause I'm in my
Turn it up, I put you over everything.
Off the red eye, by my bread I make no mistake, why it's all business at the end of the day. Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. Nothing free, nothing free. Sauce is really worth it. I'll be choking some sauce or a shotgun. All the beats on the gram, I know they work it. All these bitches on the gram, I know they work it. I'm in it down, so they notice me. Don't blame me, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. Don't get close to me. Like, you know.
yeah. Throw the rose on the beat, and that thing gone. Tell them throw the rose on the beat, and that thing gone. It's a song that made me wanna rap. Yeah, I dropped the pen, now I'm on the map. Now it's hot, now I'm playing in the Lincoln Town Cup. The police sending on my car. Mug shots wasn't in the plan, I'm like, who is that? I'm the artist, but it's God that done drew me back. If you got a question, come and ask me. Actually, if you ain't got the drive, get you up in the backseat. Say loud, I want you, give me that peace. Head up, don't ever fall in these streets. Heard you looking for me where you found me, eh? And expect to see these angels all around me, eh? Say loud, I want you, give me that peace. Head up, don't ever fall in these streets. Heard you looking for me where you found me, eh? And expect to see these angels all around me. I got angels all around me, yeah. I got angels all around me, yeah. I got these angels all around me, yeah. I got angels all around me, yeah. Squad, load them up. Kiss them up to God while you fold them up. Call a squad,
load 'em up. Kiss 'em up the guy while you throw 'em up. I'm from that boogie down PX, never end direct. I'm a straight shooter, I never lose to a dude that's Ike. Nothing to say, then I just rather stay quiet. Greatest point I ever made was saved by my silence. So, silence that tough talk, choking on your keyboard. Never get your vision till you fishes learn to see more. Fish inside the sea, more. Kinda interesting, but people say they hear me all day. Never listening. Greatest difference between those who want and those who achieve is that the ones who really want it never sleep on their dreams. Fair warning, I stay on my grind. It'll definitely cost a lot for you to pay me no mind. Say a lot, I want you give me that peace. Head up, don't ever fall in these streets. Heard you looking for me where you found me. Ain't expect to see the
Most wanted. My alarm clock similar to a gunshot. The party was jumping and then the fun stops. Life after death, so my time spent as a pit stop. I think I make them jump when I'm thinking backwards like crisscross. Looking outside and the flowers burn where the garden is. Rush past when they take a turn in the flower bed.
Like they thinking my act was my soulmate. Like they telling my time will be okay. We'll be okay. But surviving the rocks and they on it. Shorty paying the bills I had no say. I can never go back to the bottom. To the bottom. Selling never know when the cops come. Jealous, I wanted the robbers. I was just trying to give me some dollars. Couple dollars. Show my feelings and when it's a common. I'm so happy them days up behind us. I rock like different spots, I get flashbacks. I can get on your level on cash back. Watch me run it up, I can go back to them. Trying to get to the top of the world. I'm crazy, walking this corner, I'm saying, girl. All that spinning block, there's a little butt in the chest when we rocking this world.
Big stop, G. Big stop, let's go.
I think of me first. The street had only brought me ether and random outbursts. I told the hood that I'ma come back, just getting it out first. And they call me sell out when I'm on the outskirts.
I'm getting greedy, I blow the whole budget on me, that's on me, I'm conceited. Treaty, nah, that ain't how we treat it. This right here sound like a three-peat. I put this in this sound like I'm needy, but I'm like, oh, you too needy. Me and HB go, Ruby and BG, they gotta put my face on the box of Wheaties. I'm praying for whoever think they can beat us. Salute when you see me.
Sitting in my hoopty, God said I was chose. When you love yourself, baby, trust me, it shows. Leveled up, put me on my own pedestal. Wake up, meditate, and get the dough. Pick the wrong time to fit on me. Pick the wrong time. Girl, it's Olu, and I'm the go-to. You need your back, don't need that. Go real, go real. I'm who they ask for, like.
What we got?
It's a palace. She the baddest, space cool. Ay, it's the fastest. Anything I want. Ay, that's the status. That's that status. That's that status. It's that status. It's that status. Get ready. Get ready.
I got you.
Break it down, way it up, knock it up. Make a fire, go man, it's regular. Playing with us, they negative. Go back to start, they blow. I'm a boss, my target level. Ain't no hard, my schedule. Those I live, we live forever. Told my twin, get better. Shit, make me a header. Got my feet up, I think send it back to have on the jet. I don't need a neck in the cash, I'm chilling like what's next. Got my speed up, foot out on the gas, just not a CA Vic. I can beat them, I believe in me, just tell me where's the bet.
trees to hide the shade. Under the trees it's hot today. Wanna lay low and hibernate. Red skies, the bluest days. I feel like the modern day. Meaning that I got a lot to say. Yeah, and they wanna ride the wave, but this ain't the beach for tidings. Everybody outside feel like parade. Everybody outside don't be afraid. Yeah, and grab my braid. The thing is part of my braids. I know it's on the first will sing. When I finally get free from the girls with roses red.
Gotta switch up plays, spend a little money, don't care how it made. Drop top, cool, catch sun rays. Started off without it, gotta get it one day. Doing 200 on the runway, got a bad chick and she ripping the runway. It's Super Bowl Sunday, rip out my heart, you a demon. I get the money for real, no reason. Why everybody come through unpolite?
Today, from Lumen Field in Seattle, this is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Wilson being chased out left. They juked him, and he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett, and the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. We'll get our first look now at Aaron Rodgers in his 17th season now with the Green Bay Packers. And, of course, coming off a great 2020 where he took home the MVP trophy.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent throughout their career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers going to throw. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Jordan Brooks came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. It's caught by Funchess. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. He gives it off to Carson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They go play action now. Wilson on the move to his left. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available.
Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 35 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old
leap, and he's got it. He got it. Touchdown. Dwayne Eskridge, 79 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The extra point now coming from Myers. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. Offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 8 coming up. A give to Jones. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's got room. And it's a Packers touchdown. Devontae Adams with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. On 3rd down, it's Carson. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. On 2nd down now. It's Carson looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Rolling to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop at the yard shot. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass. Yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that.
I'm so confused. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 36. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Now Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Dancing to his left. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it they're picking up the first down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. Did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. They're going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and bunch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and the Seahawks have recovered.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. There's Wilson to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. On 3rd down, Carson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. This is Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If this is all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here's Lewis. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit, or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out and start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And a rout is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And Hill will opt for the touchback. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Flushed out right, and he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and the Seahawks have recovered.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning it in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
On the return, it's Taylor. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, Rodgers. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
Tyler Lockett was the target there. Play action. It's Wilson, and that'll bring up second down. He hits his target, Lockett. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We saw a strong first half out of quarterback Russell Wilson. His guys are on the road to Blowout City. They lead it big as we send you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway.
Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go?
Oh, they put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Seahawks have recovered. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
From the 30 on second down, Rodgers.
Robert Tonyan, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
Throwing is Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and the Seahawks have recovered.
Brandon, that's the third time he's fumbled so far in this game. And, you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them, but the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better. And now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate one fumble, twos, oh my goodness, 3 or more. Wow.
Just doesn't make any sense, does it?
110 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And this is incomplete.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Sliding out of the pocket. Flush to his right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The dangerous Hill now to return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, man, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Rodgers to Cobb, good for a Green Bay first.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Big Al Woods there to make the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Rodgers. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Funches has it complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
They go back to Carson here on 2nd.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissling. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Wilson now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right.
And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And this one is incomplete.
They, of course, will decline the penalty and just take the yardage on the completion.
And this defense, they've got to be beyond frustrated at this point because even when they're grabbing and holding out there, they're still completing passes. If you grab someone, they shouldn't be able to catch it.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. And look at this. It's a fake. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Right there.
On first down, Rodgers. And he loses the football the second time. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Gets around him. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Carson will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. On the return, it's Taylor. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again. And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll lock him with a grab over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Bulldozes past him. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 132 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson looking for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Rodgers now on 1st down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And I don't know that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve. It's a really, and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion. I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive. Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address? And those are so many drills focus on that. All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles. What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now. Oh, Wilson going to throw. He'll buy some time right. His throw caught at about the 5. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it was dropped at the 1. A good pickup there. 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in. And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done. Well, this is something that Pete Carroll should be pretty well familiar with. Remember when he told Jim Harbaugh after losing a ball game and Harbaugh went for 2 late against him, hey, what's your deal? It's the same situation here. Now, I'd kick the extra point. Now a hit and a loose football. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And the Seahawks have recovered. And careless with a football there on the kick return. And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one-handed kick. You don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing now is Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. One final try now for Rodgers.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And incomplete as the clock stops here with just 1 second to go in this football game. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden.